It's the Inspirational Power Hour. And guys, we have joining us today recording artist Jennifer Mekel. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I am fantastic. Listen, thank you for taking time and for talking with us today.
Most definitely. My pleasure.
So Jennifer, for any of our listeners that may not be familiar with your music, with your background, can you tell us how you got started in gospel music?
Well, born and raised in Akron, Ohio. I am a PK kid, born and raised in the church. So I have been singing since my earliest memory is actually when I was 3 years old. And my mother was an evangelist and minister of music. So church and church music has always been a part of the fiber of my life. So that's really how I came up. And music has always been something that I have felt completely at home in. If there's anything that any place or anything that I do, whenever I am involved in music in my areas of passion, I am most definitely always myself. So it is something that I've always been drawn to. As far as my history and how this came to be, my yes was a reluctant yes. I've always been very much so at home, doing things in my home church, doing things in local ministry, and it was not my endeavor to really go into the professional realm as far as music was concerned, even though I went to school and was educated in classical music as well. But I was really satisfied with what I was doing. However, God kept continuing to open doors and give me opportunities to do things on a very wide platform. So when I finally stopped fighting the call that was on my life, it just kind of exploded onto the scene. So that would have been around the year of 2012 when I was able to do my first live recording with Destiny Live. Being able to partner with different artists, one very well known, Doobie Powell, and that really launched my professional career. And this is the second edition, and what I hope is that everyone will be able to see a sign of growth and faith and really be able to walk along this journey with me. And the album drops on June 30th, so I'm really excited that God continues to open up those doors.
Awesome. So listen, we are very familiar with Doobie Powell and his amazing creative talent. So what was it like collaborating with him?
What is it like watching a master work? If you almost really don't have the words to describe. And you know, it's always a wonderful opportunity when you are able to be in the same room and collaborate with your counterparts, and to be able to sit and talk to and interact with someone who has such an amazing ability, gift, ear, and talent. It was most definitely a growing experience, and he was very much so an encourager and somebody that took time to pour into me. So it was amazing, the whole collaborative effort, and he graciously accepted it and is also on this second project. So, you know, I'm just like a kid in a candy store.
Okay, so tell us about the single that we're about to take a listen to in just a little bit.
The single that you are going to listen to is Victory, I believe. And Victory has been a wonderful blessing, not only on my life, but to those who have heard it. Again, it is a reflection of a worshiper's heart. And for those of us that experience and go through things, oftentimes we forget the position that we have in Christ. And we don't understand that we are functioning from a place of an overcomer. We are not looking up to the mountaintop. We are looking down from the top down, understanding that we have already overcome these issues. We have already overcome all of these problems. So we had victory when Jesus died over 2,000 years ago. We are presently victorious because of his continued sacrifice and the intercession that he makes for us. And we will be victorious in the future because of the promises that he has made in his word. So that's what victory is all about. And I so hope that it impacts everyone that listens to it.
Again, guys, we are talking to Miss Jennifer Mekel. Now, Jennifer, is the single available everywhere for our listeners to pick up now?
Victory, actually it is. You can look it up on Amazon and iTunes. And actually the album that drops on June 30th is available pre-sale now. So for those of you that are looking out for some new music, look for Great God. You can get it on pre-sale and get it a little bit at a little bit of a discount as well. Amazon's, iTunes, Google Play. You can also check out any information and contact information for me on my website, jennifermekel.com. That's JenniferMekel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Let me know if I'm doing okay, and send me shout-outs and prayer requests. I am always willing to minister and to speak back and to talk back and wonder how it is that I am doing out there with my fan base. So let me know what you're thinking.
So we are about to take a listen to the new single coming from Miss Jennifer Mekel, Victory. And Jennifer, you know what? I would love it if you would go ahead and set this up, introduce this to our listeners.
The next song that you are going to hear is entitled Victory. I pray that it is a blessing and something that will encourage all of you to continue to be victorious in your walk with Christ.